Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 68. And I have here my new cacao cups. It was made by a friend and they're handmade, and I'm so happy. And since many of you shared cacao with me at the SYI trainings, I thought it would be fun to show these to you. And I was thinking because today I sent an email out to our followers and subscribers from our family business, which was Bloom Flowers and Chocolates. And I was a very lucky child as I grew up in a chocolate and flower shop. And today, as I was writing this email, I was sharing a little bit of our family story, and that my father was in many ways my first guru. He was a mystic. He would always say to me, there is no spot where God is not. And he really brought that into his life. And yet, as spiritual as he was diagnosed with bipolar in middle age, and he struggled with his mind every day. And when he passed, I wrote in his online obituary that he was my hero because he taught me how to love more deeply, love more profoundly. And he really was the first person to reveal to me that when we think there's nothing, when it seems like or feels like there's nothing left, there's everything. And that love, that is divinity, that is the supreme reality, the mystery behind the veil, is never away from us. And so I wanted to share that with you. And also, as we're talking about the royal path, and I was thinking about that saying, from rags to riches. And sometimes it's our mind that needs to come from rags to riches. And although I wasn't diagnosed with bipolar and didn't have some of the intense medical experiences and hospitalizations that my father had, I definitely fell into some depression in my young adult life. I had some hard times, as so many of us have had. And and so we find ourselves there with this mind that the tamas, that inertia, that heaviness, that feeling of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I don't have any value, whatever it is, especially when we're younger, it can really take over. And so I really have a deep passion for helping others transform their minds because I've lived it. And I've had to really fight for what I will say is a royal mind. I've had to fight for it. And I think sometimes people are kind of taken aback, like, you've been through some relationship breakups and you're a single mom and you lost both your jobs, and yet you're just still living the life, But that's the thing, is that I have crafted, curated a royal mind because of the treasures my teachers have gifted me. And as I said, my teacher Acharya Shunya, and she has a book called The Sovereign Self. And this is what she taught. And Swami Dayananda, in his own way, taught the same thing because he just had this regal quality about him. And he would say, there's nothing more attractive than clarity, whether it is an emerald or a piece of truth. And when you have this pristine clarity take over your mind, then you become royal. So as I sit here and sip my cacao, feeling very royal, I wanted to share those stories with you. Om Peace.